many teachers and educators then begin to wonder, what might this look like if I'm thinking about introducing it into my school or into my university? And there is no easy answer to that, because each school has its own context, its own history, its own people that work there, and its own competence base, its own ideologies, and CLIL therefore has got to be part of that. However, because of the nature of CLIL, it is very unlikely at this moment in our histories that there are an awful lot of members of the teaching profession who would say, I am a CLIL teacher. So what tends to happen is that you have language teachers who will have a very deep understanding of the way that language works, and you may well have subject specialists who may well understand that, who will understand their subject area. Or you'll have generalist teachers in primary who have a very good overview of the curriculum. It is not in anybody's repertoire, or at least it's only in very few teachers' repertoire of how you need to organise CLIL. And this really is about the importance of teacher education, both initial teacher education and professional development. And of course this now is expanding throughout the world in terms of we've got to empower CLIL teachers to have confidence and competence in the kind of skills that they need. But quite often in the early pioneering days, when a school is first starting, it's very unlikely that that competence base, but I would really emphasise confidence base, is in existence. So what I would say is, first of all, a school needs to look at where there's possibility for collaboration, because that is absolutely key. You need to have your language experts and your subject or your generalist experts who've got a much broader view of the curriculum working together, and they have to be given a certain amount of time to enable them to develop, to talk, to discuss, to understand each other, and to together define those principles upon which they're going to organise the pedagogic approach called CLIL. This will require absolute support, and I can say no other word, from head teachers or the senior management teams in schools. Because without that support, it will be really difficult. Sure, teachers can do it on their own in their classrooms, and I'll come on to how that might happen. But if, in an ideal world, we can have the senior administration of our school saying, look, this is what we want, let's start small, we don't want to suddenly revolutionise the world, and anyway, working on any kind of pedagogic approach takes a lot of time.